Hi, this is Adam with Go by Go. I'm going to show you how to install and get Debian ready for the LukeOS DE. So first, here's Debian installer. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is pick your language. We're just going to hit continue, then location, key map. Now it's going to go through installing the components it needs for the rest of the install. Okay, there we go. Now it's detecting network. Okay, so now once you name the system, we'll just leave it Debian for now. We don't have a domain, so we're just going to hit continue. We're not going to put in a root password. We'll just hit continue. And we'll put the full name of the user. Okay, and then the name of the user, we'll leave it as Adam. And then a password. And to verify the password. So now it's just going to set up the clock from the location that we gave it before. It always takes a minute. Okay, and we're going to let it, I'm in Eastern, so we'll let go for Eastern, hit continue. Now it's detecting the hard drive. I set up a little 20 gig drive on this. I'm going to use the entire disk system. So, continue, here's the virtual disk, continue. And I'm not going to do any separate partitions or anything right now, so continue. And then basically this is what it's going to do. It's going to do the root with the full amount, and then it's going to make a little 1 gig of swap. So we'll just leave it as is, continue. And then this is confirming that you want to do that, so we'll just go yes, continue. It's going to partition this. And now it's installing the base system. Okay, it's about halfway there. So the virtual machine I made it with 4 gigs of RAM and using 8 CPU cores. I am installing a 32-bit version. But let's see, it's almost done here. Just a few more moments. Okay, we're just going to hit no on this. This is if you had any more installation media. Okay. It's asking where you want the mirrors set to. So United States, we'll leave it as Debian.org. We don't need a proxy right now. Okay, so it's making all those configurations right now. Alright, so now it's coming up with the module on where to select the different software you want to start with. So we'll let this go. And the module should pop up momentarily. Okay, so we'll leave this as is. Okay, so on here, this is the most important part. I'm not going to do a print server, and I'm going to take off the Debian environment. We don't want any environment at all. So, standard system utilities, that's all we need. Okay, very important part. So, now we'll hit continue. It's going to install the rest of the system. Okay, and I don't have the fastest connection where I am right now, so this is going to take a little while longer. I'm actually on a mobile connection tethered to my phone right now, where I am. So this is taking a little longer than it would normally take you. Okay, it's almost done here. Okay, any second now. Okay, now it's coming up with the Grub bootloader. Okay, so do you want to install Grub to the master boot record? We'll leave it as yes. Hit continue. Now it's asking where you want to put it. So here's our one drive. If you had other drives, especially if you had like a USB drive, you don't want to select the USB drive. You want to select your local drive. So there it is. Continue. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now we're going to hit continue, and it should reboot the system. Here we go. Here's your Grub menu. We'll hit enter. Okay, it should be booted any second now. This is first boot. It always takes a little longer. It seems to have locked up. Let me just see something here. It's still moving. If it seems to lock up like this, just let it go. It should come up. This is a virtual machine, so sometimes I have a problem with it like this, and I'll have to kind of restart it, which is not recommended on real hardware. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to have this restart. It's something with my virtual machine. I'll have a restart, and I'll have the part 2 on installing the LukeOS.